Hi, and welcome to another episode of Rue News. I'm Abbey Higginbotham, and I'm reporting here from the comfort of quarantine. We here at Rue News are here to bring you the news from around campus and Kansas City every Tuesday. Per usual now, we start today's show talking about coronavirus and UMKC and its impact on career services. Now, more than ever, Career Services has been working vigorously in trying to reach out to students and help them in times of need. Haley Sakuma has more on this.
I'm Haley Sakuma. I'm sitting down today with Alison, Murdock, and Tess Surprenant from Career Services here at UMKC, and we're going to talk a bit about how they've been at work to help ease students' nerves surrounding employment during the COVID-19 pandemic. How are you ladies doing today?
Great, thank you.
Good. So we'll start off with just a basic question. What do you guys do for Career Services?
A lot of our services, we do a lot of individual appointments with students, so that's kind of the big thing that we do. We have all types of appointments, so you can come see us for career path assistance, so choosing a major career path, interviewing, mock interviews, maybe just some quick prep, 30-minute appointment types. We can also do obviously review resumes, CVs, cover letters, and if you don't have one to review, then we can get you started on one. We also tackle graduate school, professional school application materials, and kind of what goes into thinking about picking a graduate school, professional school.
Management. So we've been really busy, really busy during this time, because a lot of students have questions about what am I going to do? What's the job market going to look like? What's the internship market going to look like? So not only are we trying to do all of our basic programming that we typically would do and convert that to an online format or a virtual format, but we're really out there meeting with employers, trying to find out what the status of internships and full-time hiring looks like here in the next few months. And so we're putting together a lot of new programming, very specific to the COVID-19 situation. So Block is doing some workshops. They've got those things set up, as well as all of the different types of coaching that Alison was talking about that's offered through the UMKC Career Services. And of course, for students who are interested in any of these things or looking for internship postings or full-time position postings, Handshake is the place to go. You can look for jobs and internships, you can schedule appointments with our career coaches, and you can check out the calendar of virtual events and programs that we'll be offering here in the next couple months.
What advice can you give students who are left without a job right now because of the pandemic? I've spoken with students who are essential workers, and that's a whole other side of the story. I've spoken with students who are without a job, and that's a completely different end. So what advice can you give from a professional stance for those students?
Well, first and foremost, I would say, come in and talk to us. If you're looking for a job or you're looking for an internship, to be very honest, there's fewer available right now. But there are companies hiring for both internships and full-time positions. And we want to make sure that our students are ready to go and that they'll be the ones that get those positions. So come in and talk to us because we can really help out with this.
Well, Tess, Alison, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. I think that a lot of students will benefit from your advice, and I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Haley.
Yeah, of course. You guys have a good rest of your day.
Yeah,
you too.
You too.
Thank you.
With COVID-19 turning all college classes virtual, this has put a huge strain on admissions process. I sat down with Alison Arredondo, the Director of Admissions at UMKC, for more on this.
I'm sitting down with Alice Arredondo to talk about the admissions process and what it's like during COVID-19. So are you telecommuting to work now, or?
Yes, so the entire admissions team is working from home. We have all transitioned to a work from home environment and have been now for the last month. So our processing team, our recruitment team, our student ambassadors and other student workers, we're all working and connecting from home.
Okay. So COVID-19 has affected the country, but specifically the colleges, as you know, and a concern for many universities is enrollment for the upcoming year.
And as you, as a part of admissions, how does UMKC plan on recruiting new students?
So we are still working with all of our admitted students as we would if we were in person, except we just transitioned all of those appointments and visits to a virtual setting. So we are still offering group visits, which are our daily visits where students can tune in to a virtual presentation. They can chat with an admissions representative and a current student every day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
We're offering bilingual chat sessions in Spanish Tuesday evenings from 4 to 7 p.m. and Thursday mornings from 9 to 10 a.m. The financial aid office is joining our chat sessions next week. So there will be chat office hours, virtual office hours for prospective students to engage with a financial aid representative. Our academic units are also doing live webcasting or pre-recorded webcasting for students who want to connect with an individual academic unit. And we're also offering one-on-one Zoom sessions with an admissions counselor, one-on-one Zoom sessions with a current student, one of our student ambassadors. And then we have on-demand content, so pre-recorded sessions about housing, financial aid, the Honors College, study abroad, academic support and mentoring that students can log in and review at any time. And so that's all of those sessions are for students who are looking at UMKC for this fall, but also for students who are sophomores or juniors in high school and looking at UMKC for fall 21 or fall 22. We've also shifted orientation online as well. So this summer's orientation will also be in a virtual setting.
Are you guys expecting a drop in enrollment? I know a lot of colleges are, but do you think UMKC is trying to prepare for that?
You know, we are definitely trying to prepare for that, knowing that that is an option. Students are changing their plans. We know that a lot of students nationwide are planning, to defer going to college either by semester or by a year. It's really hard for us to predict right now what UMKC will look like this fall. But what we are trying to prepare for is making sure that students who've been looking at us or students who are now looking at us, knowing that we are prepared to teach in the fall, whether that's virtually or in person. We are going to be offering education in the fall, and we are going to do that in the best way for all of our students. And so that's really what we're preparing for right now, are the students who are planning to come to UMKC or whose plans may have now shifted and UMKC is becoming an option for them, that we're going to offer the best education this fall.
Well, that's all the questions I have for you, and I really appreciate you sitting down with me, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a great afternoon.
That's all the top stories we have for you this week. Stay tuned to next episode, and thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, Ruse.